How do you feel about like the Liver Kings and the Andrew Tates? Like, I feel like the crazier you are, the more like people talk about you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Liver King is like a caricature.
Yeah, he's like a cartoon.
And Andrew Tate's like a really smart dude. You know, so I don't think you can really compare them. You know.
Yeah.
You think they're different?
Yeah, definitely.
You think like Andrew Tate like kind of believes what he's doing, whereas like Liver King's like doing a character.
I think Liver King is like a caricature. And Andrew Tate is like an extremely intelligent person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. You know, it's like they're both internet famous, but I don't think you can put them in the same category.
Do you like what Tate says just about like business and motivation stuff?
I fuck with Tate, dude.
Yeah,
I fuck with Tate. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like it's all the whole thing against him is like, you know, they're taking it's like little clips where he's saying like some, you know, controversial shit, but so it's like, yeah, like I don't agree with everything that he's ever said, but like I respect him, and I respect like his overall message, which is, you know, self-improvement, and I think it's bullshit. I think what they're saying about him and all that shit is bullshit. He's pissing a lot of people off, that's for sure. I mean, in terms of just like the establishment, and, you know, he's pissing a lot of people off. So I think that's the reason why, you know, why what's happening is happening.
You think it's kind of like a targeted attack on him? Like
I definitely think it's targeted. You know, I mean, for the reasons that he explains. I mean, it's everything. You know, it makes sense. You know, it's true, man. I mean, it's like COVID really opened my eyes to you know, it's like what they're trying to do, which is just make us all weak and broke and scared and dependent on the government and the establishment. You know, it's like California, they shut down all the businesses. You know, they didn't have to. They didn't have to shut down those businesses. They had fucking people, you know, like I'm talking like barbershop, you know, small businesses. Shut up. They fucking got decimated. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're getting taxed more, you know, we have the highest taxes out of anywhere. But you look around the street and everything is just decaying, falling apart. There's homeless people doing, you know, heroin, meth on the street, out of their fucking minds, everywhere. You know, so it's like we're getting taxed all this money. You walk out of your fucking house, there's a dude taking a shit with fucking needles everywhere. It's like, all the businesses, people that actually work hard and to make money and earn a living, they're all fucking going out of business because you got this fucking idiot Gavin Newsom, fucking, you know, making all these mandates and shutting shit down and telling people to wear masks. Meanwhile, he's at the fucking Rams game, fucking with his mask off. You know, meanwhile, people are going broke.
Yeah.
The people that actually work hard are going broke. You got the homeless people because of all these progressive laws out of their fucking minds. Violent people that'll go and commit a violent crime, will fucking put a gun in someone's face, put a knife to someone's throat, you know, someone fucking while they're on meth after, you know what I'm saying, living in their fucking tent. They'll go do all that because of all these progressive laws. They'll get thrown in jail for, you know, a couple hours, slap on the wrist, let right back out. Yeah. So they get all the advantages. Meanwhile, hardworking people want to go fucking earn a living. Their businesses are all shut down. They're all going broke. I think. Meanwhile, while the fear is being pumped, while we're being forced to fucking take vaccines, I mean, I think it's you can't. At this point, you can't say that it's not deliberate. I think it's all very deliberate. I think it's all very, very deliberate. It's intentional. And they want you to be broke so that you don't have any freedom. They want you to be brainwashed, doing exactly as they tell you to do, living in fear, and just signing on to their view of truth.
And you think that's so they want everybody doing that?
And think about it. They want everybody signing on to their version of truth. Okay? Now and the people that are influential, famous people, celebrities, athletes, actors, musicians, whatever, politicians, they want to keep making a buck. Okay? Because in Hollywood, you can't say that shit. You can't say I'm not going to take it. You can't speak out against any of it. So if you have all these people in Hollywood or any famous person they're making shit tons of money. They don't want to fuck that up. They might disagree with it completely. They might think it's all bullshit. But if they speak up, they know they're going to can take a hit to their pockets.
Yeah.
So they're just, even if they disagree with it, they're still, playing the game. And I don't knock them for it. You know what I'm saying? When you're making all that money, you don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah.
Right? But then, so everybody is tiptoeing around, walking on eggshells. Everybody.
Yeah.
But then you got a guy like Andrew Tate who's already filthy rich. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. There's not many people that can do that. There's not many people that can do that. He can, and he does, as he fucking should, right? So, and he's in terms of influence, he's a fucking whale. You know what I mean? He's probably more influential than several of those fucking big Hollywood people combined. You know what I'm saying? Independently, completely on his own. Did it completely on his own. He's saying whatever the fuck he wants. They can't have that. They're like, oh, no, we can't have that. Fuck no. We cannot have that because people are fucking paying attention to what he's saying. And it's like they're flabbergasted by that. It's like how can somebody have the audacity to stand up and disagree? All right. So it's like, well, what are we going to do about that? Well, there's things that they can do about it. And it seems like they're doing it.
Yeah.
First, they fucking banned him on everything. It's like he couldn't even fucking order Uber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they banned his they banned
him from Uber.
I think they banned his Stripe from his phone too, so he couldn't use his credit card for certain things.
Wow.
So they did that. I mean, it's like it's clear. It's like and that didn't work, and it's like how many other people out there are just freely fucking. Well, how many people with that much influence are there that don't give a fuck about the money, about taking a loss to the money, because they're making money independent of the fucking system.
Right.
They don't have to worry about taking a loss to their pockets. They don't have to worry about not getting a movie. They don't have to worry about losing their record deal. They don't have to fucking worry about that. He could say whatever the fuck he wants, and he does. How many other people are like that with that much influence? Not many.
I feel like him
many.
and like Alex Jones is kind of like that. I don't know if you like Alex Jones, but I feel like he's kind of like says what he wants, goes against the grain. He's been deplatformed. He's had his credit card shut off.
He got charged $1 billion.
That too, yeah.
That was wild.
You like Alex Jones?
Well, I mean, I feel like Alex Jones is kind of like a sensationalist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he'll just fucking that's like how he makes money is by like being like over the top,
being provocative,
being and just I think like there's a lot of truth to a lot of conspiracy theories, but I don't think every fucking conspiracy theory is truth. You know what I'm saying? Like every single one idea that pops up. Oh yeah, that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
Come on,
sense.
man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So
they're making the frogs gay.
it's like so I think Alex Jones is also in a different category. Because he's a sensationalist.
Yeah. He's in media too.
Yeah. So I mean, it's there's a lot of, and then there's of course there's like Republican celebrities, a few of them like actors or whatever that will like speak out, but they're not really big enough in the first place. They're kind of like they're like famous, but they're not like
famous.
They're like I mean they're not like fucking the hottest topic.
Yeah.
You don't see too many like A-listers speak out,
right?
Yeah,
or be a conservative.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You don't see many A-listers.
Were you raised kind of liberal? My parents were like super liberal, but I feel like I'm a little less liberal now, like significantly.
I mean, my family is definitely all Democrats, but I mean, it's like, see, this is my problem, right? Like, is that like not all Democrats are woke.
Yeah.
Like the woke people are like the extreme of the liberal Democrats, or Democratic Party, right? But not all Democrats are woke like that. And see, my problem with Democrats these days is that the ones that don't buy into that shit, they're Democrats, but they're not fucking all woke and shit. They won't speak up.
Yeah,
they'll speak up at private dinner parties and say this is nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this is not. You know what I mean? They disagree with it, right? But they're not speaking up publicly. And I think that's a fucking problem. And I think, it's like, it's a shame, because now you're making, you're making it so the entire Democratic Party just looks ridiculous.
Yeah. You'd like to see more like famous people speak up against it if they feel that way.
Yeah, I mean they should, yeah. But it's like this is the insanity of like the world we live in now. Is it's like if you speak up against any of it, then you're vilified.
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's just fucking ridiculous. I think it's insane.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy,
you know. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's doing more damage than it is good. Right?
Yeah,
because if like the Democrats actually cared about like their party. The sustaining their party, they would realize that if they don't speak up against all this woke shit, then they're just going to create more Republicans.
Yeah,
they're actually hurting themselves in the long run.
Shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah,
yeah.
Tate's
still doing his thing though.
Yeah,
Tate's all right.
Yeah,
they didn't fully get him.
Wait, is he okay now? I thought he was in prison.
No, he's out.
Oh, he's out? I didn't even know.
Doing interviews and stuff.
Oh, I
think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, man, I fuck with Tate. Like I said, all those clips, like the ammo that they try to, throw against him. It's like those like clips where like it's he's talking about like something controversial. It's like can no one like take a joke like. He's not always being like serious. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like he's
making a joke.
I mean, he's just fucking. He's riffing. The dude is just riffing, like you would do on a podcast. We're just fucking riffing. We're fucking around. We're riffing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can no one take a fucking joke? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not meant to be like taking his gospel. Have you seen the clip of him talking about sparkling water?
Yeah.
What's he say about sparkling water?
The Tate sparkling water clip.
I haven't seen this.
It should be on TikTok.
Oh, that Tate on sparkling water. Let's see.
Yeah.
I mean,
I drink is sparkling water because sparkling water is for rich people. Non-carbonated water, still water from the fucking tap. The government gives you that shit effectively for free. Sparkling water you have to buy. So if you only drink sparkling water, you only drink rich man's water. I explained this to someone, some bumbaclot. But I don't like sparkling. You don't like sparkling water? You don't like water? Yeah, but the bubbles. The bubbles? You scared of bubbles, you little bitch? You don't have anything. It has bubbles in it. Are you afraid of bubbles? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is another full-grown man. Fucking some other bitch. I told you about how the fucking I'm sitting. I can't go through my life without getting angry. I've got to meet people, business associates, etc. I go there. One dude orders sushi. Some other dude's scared of bubbles. Like if a waiter comes over and goes, "What water for the table?" "Sparkling, please." I obviously answer because I'm the fucking boss. And some fucking bitch. "Oh, can I have a still?" Fuck, drink the water on the table. You're a fucking man. You start making the waiter run back and forth and change water orders because you can't handle bubbles.
That's true.
Pussy ass dudes. You should only drink sparkling water anyways because it's what aristocrats like myself drink. Lord of all beasts of the land and fishes of the sea. Yeah. We drink sparkling water. You should want to be like me because I'm a better person than you. So in every single possible tiny way you can emulate the great Andrew Tate, you should be doing the same thing. Don't order sushi, drink sparkling water. Right. But even if you're such a bitch, you won't choose sparkling water when it's...
Pause, you can pause.
Water.
It's funny. He's a funny dude.
He's hilarious. Afraid of bubbles.
He's funny, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty funny.
But that's why they're worried about him, because he doesn't have to tiptoe or walk on any eggshells because he's independently wealthy.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody else is worried about something. They're worried about losing a movie, a record deal. You know what I'm saying? A contract. Like, everybody is dependent on the system in order to make a living and fucking accumulate wealth. This dude found a way to fucking do it completely independently. So and he's ridiculously rich. So it's like that's why they're worried about him. Right?
Yeah,
because he doesn't have to play